The house feels quiet tonight. Too quiet for December. But don't worry, it's about to turn into a little Christmas wonderland. I turn on the Christmas music, and soft bells fill the room. Turn on means to make something start working, like a lamp or your favorite song. The sound fills every corner, and the air suddenly feels softer, warmer. I light up a candle on the table. Light up means to make something start burning, but here it's more than that. It makes the room feel alive. The little flame dances, and the smell of cinnamon and orange fills the air. It's sweet, it's cozy, it's a bit magical. I pull my sleeves down because it's cold. Pull down means to move something lower, like when you pull your sweater over your hands. The soft wool touches my fingers, and I feel so warm. I wrap my hands around a cup of hot cocoa. Wrap around means to hold something gently from all sides. The mug is warm, and the steam touches my face. I take a small sip and smile. The light in the room is golden. The shadows move slowly on the wall. My soft socks slide on the floor as I walk around just looking at everything. Walk around means to move without a plan, just here and there. The apartment feels quiet, but not empty. It's waiting, like me. Then I see it. My Christmas tree, big, green, and totally naked. No lights, no ornaments, nothing. Just standing there, like it's shy. I step closer and look at it for a second. Step closer means to move a bit towards something. I smile. Okay, I get it. I whisper, you're waiting for me. I take a deep breath, finish my cocoa, and stretch my arms. The music is playing softly behind me, the candle is glowing, and the room feels ready for something new. I tie up my hair. Tie up means to hold it together with a band, and grin. All right, it's time to make this place shine. I walk over to the Christmas tree and stare at it for a moment. Walk over means to move to another place on foot. The tree looks tall and a little lonely, like it's waiting for a makeover. I open up the big box on the floor. Open up means to lift the lid or cover, and it's full of lights, ribbons, and shiny balls, all mixed together like a tiny Christmas storm. I unwrap the first ornament carefully. Unwrap means to take off the paper or cover. It's golden and smooth, shining even in the candlelight. I hang it on a branch. Hang up means to put something high so it can stay there. It swings softly, catching the glow. Then I pull out more ornaments. Red, green, silver. Pull out means to take something from inside. The colors make me smile. I string up the lights around the tree. String up means to put them around something one by one. I start from the bottom, go up, and twist them like a spiral. My cat jumps on the couch, watching every move like he's the boss here. When I'm done, I plug in the lights. Plug in means to connect to electricity, and the whole tree shines. Tiny dots of gold blink softly. I step back to look. Step back means to move away a bit. It's beautiful already, but not finished. I take out a red ribbon, twist it around the branches, and put on the big star on top. The tree looks alive now, warm and bright. I smile, proud and a little tired. Then I look around. The tree is ready, but everything else looks plain. The walls, the shelves, even the window. I take a deep breath, sip my cocoa, and laugh. Okay, I think. Round 2. Time to make the whole apartment sparkle. I walk over to the window and look outside. The world looks calm, but my apartment still feels too simple. I take out a box with window decorations. Take out means to remove something from a container. And smile. Time for more sparkle. I stick on little silver stars on the glass. Stick on means to make something stay by pressing it. The cold glass touches my fingers, and I can see my reflection smiling back. I hang up a thin silver thread across the curtain. Hang up means to put something high so it stays there. It shines when the light hits it, like real snow. I step back to look. Step back means to move a bit away to see better. The window now glows softly in the light from the tree. I turn off the main lamp. Turn off means to stop something from working. And the whole room fills with golden reflections. It feels calm, quiet, almost like a dream. Then I remember the candles. I pick up a few from the shelf. Pick up means to lift something and place them on the windowsill. I light up each one carefully. Light up means to make something start burning gently. The flames flicker and the scent of vanilla mixes with cinnamon. I wrap up myself in a blanket for a second. Wrap up means to cover yourself to feel warm. The glow, the music, the smell, everything feels right. I smile and whisper, "Perfect." But when I look at the kitchen, I grin again. It looks way too normal for Christmas. I finish my cocoa, stand up, and say softly, "All right, next stop, the kitchen." I walk over to the kitchen, holding my empty cocoa mug. The kitchen feels bright but cold, too clean, too normal, not Christmas enough. I set down the mug on the counter. Set down means to place something on a surface carefully. Then I open a drawer and take out a red tablecloth. Take out means to remove something from inside. It smells like fabric softener and December. I spread out the tablecloth. Spread out means to open something wide so it covers more space. The color looks warm and rich, almost glowing under the light. I put on a small green wreath in the center. Put on means to place something where it belongs. Then I add in some pine cones and a few dried orange slices. Add in means to include something extra. Suddenly, it looks like a photo from a Christmas magazine. I pour out fresh cocoa and watch the steam rise. Pour out means to let a liquid flow from one thing to another. The smell fills the air again, sweet, chocolatey, cozy. I lean on the counter, smiling. Lean on means to rest your body against something. But then I see the shelves, all plain and boring. I grab a small string of fairy lights. Grab means to take something quickly. I wrap around the lights along the top shelf. Wrap around means to put something all the way around. The moment I plug in the cord, the kitchen turns golden. I look around. Candles on the windowsill, cocoa on the counter, soft light everywhere. The room finally feels warm. Still, I can't help but think, maybe the bedroom needs some Christmas magic too. I walk over to my bedroom, still holding the warm cup. The room feels calm, but a little too quiet. I turn on the small bedside lamp. Turn on means to make something start working. And look around. White walls, soft bed, but no sparkle. Time to fix that. I take out a box of fairy lights from under the bed. Take out means to remove something from a container. The cable is tangled, of course. I untangle it slowly. Untangle means to make something straight after it's been twisted. I smile. This always happens every year. Then I hang up the lights above the mirror. Hang up means to put something high so it stays there. The small bulbs glow softly. Glow means to shine with gentle light. I lay out a warm blanket with reindeer on it. Lay out means to spread something flat. The red color matches the tree in the living room. I fluff up the pillows. Fluff up means to make them soft by hitting them lightly. My bed suddenly looks 10 times more inviting. Then I light up a small candle on the bedside table. Light up means to make something start burning softly. The scent of pine fills the room, and I close my eyes for a second. Everything feels quiet and safe. I look around again. Look around means to turn your head and see everything. The fairy lights, the blanket, the soft glow, it's all perfect. I smile at myself in the mirror. Smile at means to give a smile to someone or something. Nice work, I whisper. But then my eyes fall on the hallway. It's dark, empty, and totally boring. I laugh softly. Okay, I think, one more place to decorate, and then it's officially Christmas. I walk out of the bedroom, still smiling. The hallway looks plain and a little sad. White walls, one small plant, nothing festive at all. I open up a box with old decorations. Open up means to lift the lid, and dust rises into the air. Inside, I find small treasures from last year, a red bow, a few silver bells, and a postcard with a snowman. I pick up the postcard and smile. Pick up means to lift something with your hand. It's from my best friend, the one who always writes the same silly joke every year. I put it up on the wall. Put up means to hang or place something for decoration. Then I tie up the red ribbon around the door handle. Tie up means to make a knot to hold something in place. The ribbon shines softly in the golden light from the living room. I hang up the little bells near the doorway. Hang up means to put something high so it stays there. And when they move, they make a quiet, happy sound. I step back to look. Step back means to move away a little to see better. It's simple, but full of warmth. I turn off the main light. Turn off means to stop something from working. And now the hallway glows softly from the tree's reflection. It feels alive again. Then I take a deep breath. Take a deep breath means to breathe in slowly, to feel calm. I lean on the wall, smiling. Everything looks ready. Every corner, every room. Still, I can't stop thinking there's one last touch missing. Maybe scent, maybe sound. Something small, but perfect. I walk back toward the living room, thinking quietly, one last thing, then Christmas will be complete. The room glows softly. The tree lights blink, the ribbons shine, and everything feels calm. The golden light moves slowly across the walls, like it's breathing. I set down a small candle on the table. Set down means to place something gently on a surface. Then I light it up. Light up means to make something start burning. The small flame flickers, and the sweet smell of cinnamon and pine fills the room. It mixes with the quiet sound of the fairy lights buzzing softly. I turn off the music. Turn off means to stop something from playing, and the room instantly becomes peaceful. I can hear only the candle flame moving and my cat purring somewhere near the window. I wrap up in my blanket. Wrap up means to cover yourself to stay warm. The soft fabric touches my chin, and I feel safe inside it, like the world has stopped outside the window. I sit down on the couch and look around. Sit down means to take a seat. Look around means to see everything near you. The whole apartment glows. The tree sparkles, the ribbons shimmer, and the little lights on the shelves look like stars. Every corner feels alive. I can almost hear Christmas breathing in the air. I sip the last of my cocoa. Sip means to drink slowly and smile at the candle. The warm air makes my cheeks pink. I close my eyes and listen. Close my eyes means to shut them gently. For a second, I hear nothing but quiet. No noise, no rush, just soft light and peace. When I open my eyes, the world feels softer. Everything around me glows. The lights, the air, even my thoughts. My home feels full. My heart feels full. Christmas isn't coming tomorrow. It's already here, right now, in this golden, quiet room.